It's February 18. There are floor panels from aluminum that have been sent to Waterjet Company, and then a panel on the front to finish the front firewall has been sent to get cut. Then there are more panels that I have to draw up to have cut. Next, this is just to keep the occupants insulated for fire and temperature, like so. And then there will be panels on the side. Steering rack is in the way. There will be flanges on the back and the front so that it will connect. These are going to be aluminum. That's stainless steel. And these will be, this is probably going to be stainless steel, and this will be aluminum. This will be aluminum. And then there will be panels in here, probably steel in here, because in an accident we want to keep stuff out. And making progress on the body molds. So this mold for the right side skirt is having layers added, then the left fender, lots of layers. There's still going to be another flange, and the remaining pieces are this front bumper, which needs the most amount of work. Lots of sanding and then filling in with fiber epoxy. And then this right fender is coming next. So the fender and the front bumper are the only remaining mold pieces that I have to sand and finish, and then I'll scan them and make molds. This is the mold for the roof, one of the doors, the other door, and the rear bumper, rear quarter panels. This is a windshield mount, that's the front hood. I can't get it off the mold yet. And this piece has been, the right side skirt has been finished, sanded. These little defects I can sand out from the negative. It's just really hard to get into there. So I have to seal off the edges, wax it, spray it with PVA mold release, and then start adding fiberglass. So I'll probably add one layer of 1 ounce just to keep it clean once it's ready, and then I'll get Reed to help just layer on tons of fiberglass to make the molds. And then once all of the molds are done, then we're gonna start making parts from carbon. So we did some tests with a few pieces of this 2x2 weave. It came out pretty nice. So we've got this roll. To start, we'll see how long that lasts. I think it's 2,000 yards. Oh, it's 3K, I thought it was 6K. Okay, that's interesting. It's good to know if I order more. So here's a test piece. This is 5 layers. It's covered in dust, and this is just a layer of epoxy on it. So 5 layers of 3 ounce carbon. And if this was a curved body panel, this would support a lot of weight, I think. So right now I'm going to fill in the gaps in that mold, and then do some sanding, and then some CAD. Some updates on the chassis. We're looking for a spot to install the rear anti-sway bar, so we're probably gonna add brackets and then, what are they called? Clamps. So we're running the rear brake lines through these about 1/2 inch steel tubes, so you'll see those in the cabin. And it's gonna be split. Bryn just added, he's adding these flex lines here. That looks really good. So there will be some panels in here. So the hard lines in here. Ooh, yeah. And then this right through the side wall here, that looks great. So that's in progress, but it's really clean. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. I just hit the bolt. So the floor panels, aluminum, They're being cut right now, so when they go in, then we'll put tabs on the chassis so that that can be mounted, and there's a flange on the top and the bottom, and that will box in, and then once the sides are in, and then there will be a firewall here. So reinforced steel and then metal, probably aluminum with some layers of insulation, and then a custom fuel tank that will have a void for the engine, but it will take up this space in here. We originally had fuel tanks to be mounted here. The problem is it's complicated running 2 tanks with a sender line or extra pumps, so we're just making 1 custom tank. It'll have lots of space for padding, for impact. This is part of the main chassis for safety, so it just makes more sense to have 1 fuel tank, big, and just custom fit, and then it gives us a whole bunch of extra room here for the batteries and extra whatever we need later on.